couple of secrets that the good people kept. I walked out my front door with a half-cocked grin, headed for the table where the big money's in. Got a 5-card draw and a lucky old hand. The night's the only law in this promised land. Oh, this is a sinner's deal, baby, and it feels so real. Got a fire in my soul and a little bit to steal. It ain't about the money, it ain't about the pain. It's just me and the night, dancing in the rain. The old bottles whispering a promise to keep, about a long, lonely highway and a long, lonely sleep. They call it a weakness, a fool's final fall, but it washes out the memories and it answers the call. Got a smile on my face and a shake in my hand, just a sinner in love in a promised land. They say there's a reason for every bad choice, a voice in the head and a shake in the voice, but I'm just a creature of the dark and the street. There's no honest reason, just a powerful beat. I'm at home in the shadows and I live by the knife. Yeah, the sinner's deal, it's a hell of a life. Oh, this is a sinner's deal, baby, and it feels so real. Got a fire in my soul and a little bit to steal. It ain't about the money, it ain't about the pain. It's just me and the night, dancing in the rain. They can talk about heaven and the golden roads and all of their burdens and their heavy loads, but I just love the darkness and the taste of the vice. It's my kind of gamble and I don't need your advice. Oh, the sinner's deal, it feels so real. Just me and the night, dancing in the rain. secrets creep. There's a man on a milk crate with a face like worn out stone. He's got a cup for his pennies and a kingdom all his own. He ain't got a halo, just a whiskey piece of advice is just to stand right there. Don't you ever trust a man who smiles too fast, 'cause the only honest thing you got is a pain in your past. And the only kind of money that you'll ever find is the kind that you left all your mercy behind. He took a long sip and let out a tight, slow breath. Said the hardest lesson is a long, slow kind of death. Don't go looking for salvation in the midnight sun, 'cause a race for redemption ain't a race to be won. Just find a good corner and a shadow to keep, and listen to the promises you gotta break to sleep. He's got streetwise truth and a mouth full of lies. You can see every failure in his bloodshot eyes. The gutter saints preaching for $1 or $2. Says the best kind of wisdom ain't a thing you can prove. No, the best kind of wisdom ain't a thing you can prove. Just listen. The best kind of wisdom down in the gutter. Preacher man stood with his hands held high, spitting fire and brimstone at a sinner like I. He talked about damnation and a soul he could save, and a promise that'll get you out of your grave. He said, brother, the light will show you the way, while the church bell tolled in the middle of the day. But a preacher's promise is just a simple lie. He keeps his good word till the sun leaves the sky. He's a different kind of man when the stars are out to play, and he leaves his salvation for the light of day. The last amen fell and he put on his hat, traded his Bible for a back room where the shadows were at. He shared that gentle spirit and that holy word, left a lambskin for a man they never heard. There's a different kind of sermon he's got to speak tonight, underneath the whiskey and the back room's dim light. He'll be at the card table with $1 and a bet, chasing the kind of vice he ain't ever quit. He'll talk in a whisper and he'll smile with a grin for a different kind of grace and a different kind of sin. He might save your soul on a Sunday morning pew, but he'll damn himself down with the likes of me and you. He looks in the left on the devil's shelf. 'Cause a preacher's promise is just a simple lie. He keeps his good word till the sun leaves the sky. He's a different kind of man when the stars are out to play, and he leaves his salvation for the light of day. He leaves his salvation. For the light of day. Amen. Got blood on my knuckles and a face that's wide. Just a whispering voice in the fading light. The chair is tipped over and the bottles have spilled. Just me and the man that my fury has killed. I see the cold stare that is glued to the door, and the long quiet sleep that is taken on the floor. It's broken glass and bitter lies, the mess on the ground and the fear in my eyes. The truth is a thing that's better left unsaid. Got a ghost in the shadows and one in my head. The last of the signs are gone from the street. Just the sound of my shoes and a frantic heartbeat. Got a story to tell to a soul that I know, about a man who just left where I didn't see him go. Said I'm a good boy with a good alibi. Didn't even have to look you straight in the The room has gone silent, the sin's all alone. Just me and the sinew and the blood and the bone. Can't wash the memory from a desperate hand. Can't bury this truth in the cold hard land. Now the night's got a hold that won't ever be through, and there ain't nothing left but the bitter hard truth. It's broken glass and bitter lies, the mess on the ground and the fear in my eyes. The truth is a thing that's better left unsaid. Got a ghost in the shadows and one in my head. Broken glass, bitter lies. Just a tick of the clock and a creeping kind of gloom. Thought I was alone, but then I heard a sound, a whisper from the shadows that were gathering all around. It was a melody I knew, a sad and broken tune, coming from the dark side of a lonely room. Oh, the devil's choir is singing to me now, knows every single secret, and he knows exactly how to pull on every weakness with a sweet and sinful hum. They're singing just for me till the final darkness comes. The voices got louder, called my name out loud, pulled a forgotten memory from a lonely crowd. Said, remember the sin that you tried to deny. Said, remember the bitter tears you couldn't even cry. They're all gathered here now with a fire in their eyes, singing all the sweet lies, singing all the I tried to tell them I don't wanna hear, but the chorus just grew closer, and it took away my fear. Started to tap my foot to their unholy beat, felt a rush of cold blood from my head to my feet. Now I'm singing along to the devil's own refrain, and I'm feeling no more sorrow and no more of the pain. Oh, the devil's choir is singing to me now, knows every single secret, and it knows exactly how to pull on every weakness with a sweet and sinful hum. They're singing just for me till the final darkness comes. Is there anyone out there, or is it just me, trapped in this music that I can't escape from, can't be free? Oh, please just stop the song and let me be. The devil's choir, yeah, they're still singing. The devil's choir for me. Streetlights are dying with a tired old groan, just me and the echoes on the asphalt and the stone. The whiskey is empty, the memories are slow. I got nowhere to be the shouting is done in this lonely hour before the sun. This is the hour before the sun. Every last race has already been run. There ain't no forgiveness and there ain't no fear. Just a man sitting silent while the morning gets near. The devil's been singing with a sweet, bitter sound, and the preacher's been laying his soul in the ground. I've seen the last hand dealt on the backroom floor and walk through the shattered glass of a back alley door. But the night is all over, the damage is made, and the long promised debts have all been paid. Heard a rooster crowing somewhere on a hill. Heard the world start to turn and the air got so still. Saw a pale silver streak in the deep black sky. Another night has ended and a sinner has survived. It ain't a good morning and I ain't made it through. I'm just waiting on the light and the honest hard truth. This is the hour before the sun. Every last race has already been run. There ain't no forgiveness and there ain't no fear. Just a man sitting silent while the morning gets near. This is the moment that nobody sees. Just a quiet kind of peace that's down on its knees. There's no need for a story, no need to pretend. This is just how it is at the bitter set in. The hour for the sun. Just me and the morning